Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Oh Really versus Unretired, and this is going to be a post DUAD video. And also, before we hop in, there are only 12 hours left in the 7-day free trial. If you want to go ahead and sign up for this to my Patreon, you can, and I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. And let's go ahead and hop into the match now. Okay, so we will go ahead and see Unretired decide to go first. 40 versus 41. We got Tanky, Perulia, Perfume, Foolish Bureau of Goods, Dominus Impulse. They have Caesar, Raisin, Regenesis Archfiend, Regenesis Code, and Regenesis Warrior. Okay, so they are playing the little, Regenesis package. This is an Earth, this is a Fire, attributes kind of match up. Works with Burger. So now they will go main phase, normal Raisin. We made it to main. Okay, made it to main phase. Make rock effect a special. Chain Perulia. I mean, sure, that was crazy. That was crazy. They draw into the trap, and then they're gonna go ahead and search out field spell effect goes search. That's gonna grab out Holy Sue. And then activate Holy Sue, reveal Caesar to special summon itself out. They draw into Fua. And then end phase, field spell, go ahead, set trap. And then pass, they draw into a Kaleido Chick. Okay, and then I guess this doesn't do anything good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these Regenesis cards are that good. Maybe if we were in a format where like your opponent also consistently ended on a monster with 25 original attack or defense, then like maybe that can help it a little bit more. But even then, I don't think it'd be worth it, because I was gonna say it's like this one, the best one, has to reveal one in hand. It can't even have like, it's not like I can just have Cryptor on field and I can summon Archfiend. So now we're gonna go main phase, activate Foolish Burial of Goods to go dump Perfume, and then we have Perfume. Banish, discard the Serenade Dance, go ahead, grab out the Lunalight Tiger, and then activate the Serenade Dance. They go ahead, chain Caesar to bounce Dr. Madlove. Okay, and then they're going to go ahead, bring out a Gold Leo, discard Fua, Gold Leo, add a Silver Hound. Also could have summoned this in a zone that they can't potentially Raisin pop in. So we're going to search Silverhound, discard Silverhound. Silverhound effect, go ahead, bring out Kaleido Chick. Yeah. Then they're going to go activate Holy Sue. How is this worded? Special on one Lunalight monster from your deck except for a copy of itself. And if you do, you cannot special one from the extra deck except for Lunalight monsters while you control that face-up monster. Okay. I was going to say, like, I guess that they're not stealing Kaleido Chick here, because, it has to take the one with the lowest attack. But I was just curious that if they stole this, would this player still be locked? Because I know, like, Unchained Shavara will still lock, like, Oh Really, if they were the ones to summon it and it got stolen. So they're going to reveal to take the Gold Leo, and then activate Caesar to pop the Kaleido Chick there. Okay, activate Tanky. Maybe could have waited a little bit, because they were locked in the Lunalights. So now they go activate Tanky, but then you let them dump like Yellow Martin or something. Yellow Martin could try to bounce back Kaleido Chick, which would unlock them anyways. And they also don't have to do that. Maybe they just have a fusion spell in hand and then you get kind of punished. They're going to go activate Black Sheep, discard, go ahead, search out Poly from the deck to the hand. And then from here, we're going to go normal, summon out Kaleido Chick. And then on summon, you're good. Kaleido Chick effect to go dump. So that's going to dump a Leo Dancer from the extra deck. And then activate Lunalight Perfume. Summon back out the Kaleido Chick. Then on the summon a Kaleido Chick, thinking if they want a board wipe. But they know Poly, Lunalight Tiger, and they know Perfume Engrave. They're going to go Kaleido Chick, dump Yellow Martin. And then activate Lunalight Tiger effect, special summon back out Yellow Martin. And then they said, actually, it should just be Black Sheep instead. And then Yellow Martin to bounce back Lunalight Tiger, special summon itself out. On that summon, activate trap to go ahead and blow up the board, and then now they can chain Silverhound and banish the Leo Dancer plus itself to go ahead and just negate that, which is kind of absurd here. Now they're gonna go activate Polly. Yeah, if our opponent didn't activate Caesar earlier for no reason too, they would have got to keep Dr. Madlove on field. Oh, but I guess they didn't have a dark for this anyways though, right? Yeah, they didn't. And they had fire dark. Maybe it's like Caesar bounced back and then Dr. Madlove to summon. Couldn't they have summoned off this instead of taking anyways? Because like taking like gets rid of the body, but couldn't they have just specialed from deck and that also would have gotten rid of the body while also providing us like more engine rolling, which I think is like really good to have, especially in this deck, to have just like extra copies of attributes and stuff. So now they're gonna go ahead Polly into the Liger Dancer, and then yeah, the Kaleido Chick. Wait, the name of this face-up card on the field can be treated as that, but the problem is like, this isn't the one that dumped it, right? Am I tripping? Because this only like lets you copy it if it was the name, but I'm pretty sure that we didn't get the dump off that one. Like dump the Leo Dancer off that one. So now they're gonna get Kaleido Chick effect, add back Polly, and Black Sheep effect to add back Lunalight Tiger. Now from here, we'll go activate Lunalight Tiger, effect a special summon, back out Kaleido Chick effect to dump Leo Dancer, make the Dempsey, and then we have Dempsey effect to go search. They said detach effect. Okay. Because it doesn't detach for cost. Okay. Then Yellow Martin effect, go ahead search out Masquerade. Then activate Masquerade. Masquerade, go ahead dump Emerald Bird. Emerald Bird effect, summon back out Kaleido Chick, dump a Gold Leo. And then link off in the SP. SP effect, go ahead banish the field spell. And then activate Perfume, banish, discard Polly, go ahead search out Lunalight Wolf. And then activate Wolf, and then we have Wolf effect that can go ahead and fuse and bring out another Liger Dancer. This is like double Liger Dancer is so hard to deal with. They're gonna go end of main. They're gonna activate Rock to add back, and then we're gonna go attack into that. They said I read it wrong. My bad. Okay. They're just gonna go Liger Dancer, beat over Caesar. Yeah. Oh, they read like reading the rock wrong on how it works exactly, because they have to attack the guy with the highest attack. So attack over Caesar. Then they have to attack over Gold Leo because this has the highest attack. Because it's just, well, you have a Vanquish Soul, they have to attack the one with the highest attack. It's not like they have to attack the highest attack Vanquish Soul. But they're just gonna beat over the whole board. They can't attack directly because of SP. They go set Dominus Impulse, pass. They draw a Jowlong. And then activate normal Raisin, activate the effect, chain SP to banish itself plus Raisin. Trying to chain Raisin to go pop, but that doesn't work. And it does not look like they know how that works, but yeah, you cannot activate the effect to search and the effect to reveal in the same chain. So it says you can only use one per chain and cannot activate more than one in the same chain. That'd be really broken if you could though. Go ahead, search out Holy Sue. And then now they're trying to think of a way to deal with Liger Dancer. So they're going to go summon Archfiend, and then Archfiend will not be searching because we drew both of our other Regenesis cards. Okay, and then special summon out Warrior. It's kind of unfortunate that they drew both of their other Regenesis cards, right? Then they make Hida. Hida effect to go take the Dempsey. Okay, that's fine. Even Underworld Goddess, like, would only out one. But they're just gonna dump Saber Dancer to pop their board, and then Hida effect to go search. They're just gonna grab out a Raisin. Okay, and then activate Holy Sue, reveal Raisin, special summon out, activate Holy Sue, and it's like, these are just unaffected. So, it's so hard to beat these cards. And they're Raigekis. Go ahead, bring out Heavy Burger off Holy Sue. Heavy Burger reveal to draw. Draw on the Druis Worm. Then activate Jiaolong to special summon itself out. Now we can link those off to summon out Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer effect to go take. Chain Dominus Impulse. No Trap Engrave though, so it won't be destroyed at least. Then activate Juris Worm. Banish the Saber Dancer. Special summon out. And then on that summon, Liger Dancer to go ahead and pop their board. And they admit defeat. Yeah, they only played one field spell, otherwise setting up another field spell there could have been huge. Now we have Droll, Foolish Burial Goods, Lunalight Fusion, Foolish Burial, and Perulia. They have Holy Sue, Jiaolong, Holy Sue, Judgment, Droll. Okay, so... Dude, there's no way! There's just no way. Like, really? We don't draw Perulia straight away again? Like, okay, here's the thing, right? Is like... no, there's no way. There's no way I'm holding it, right? I was trying to think if there was an argument for it, but then, like, even if there is an argument for it, there's not an argument for it game one. Because what if you're just playing against, like, Malice or Ryzeal, and they just go, like, first play Special X and you didn't Perulia. Or first play normal Dormouse and you didn't Perulia. They draw into a heavy Poly, which this card is crazy. Because if you read it, it says fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field as material. Sure, whatever. But then it says you can also banish monsters from your extra deck as material up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, but you lose life points equal to the total attack of monsters banished this way when the fusion monster is summoned. So you could just go, boop, summon out Liger Dancer, activate Foolish, and then Foolish, dump a Silver Hound effect that goes special. Bring out Gold Leo, and then Gold Leo effect, go ahead, grab out Kaleido Chick, and then discard Heavy Poly, and then they drop Droll, normal summon out Kaleido Chick, effect dump Lunalight Wolf, and then Gold Leo to add back the Lunalight Wolf. Thinking, okay, so no worries, my deck is bun, so probably doesn't matter. Okay, well they do play Regenesis cards, so they're gonna go Foolish Burial, dumping Poly, overlay into Babushka, and they said you can't because Silver Hound. That was crazy too, because like, why did we even Foolish Burial Poly there? I don't know. I guess you take a not great draw at a deck. They're gonna go ahead and activate the Lunalight Fusion. Then they said that's fine, but they're just gonna bring out Cat Dancer, and then activate Kaleido Chick to add back Poly. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense if they were gonna fuse off, but their plan was to make Babushka after they did that. Then activate Lunalight Wolf. Then they have activate Wolf effect to go ahead, banish, and bring out the Perfume Dancer. And then they're gonna go Perfume Dancer, but they should have activated Kaleido Chick effect to make it so that way the opponent can't activate anything during the battle phase. It's a really good effect. Perfume Dancer, bounce back Lunalight Wolf, and then decides to not special summon off of this or anything, because could have brought the Lunalight Wolf out technically there, and then we're just going to go main phase 2, make SP, try to SP the back row, but they're just going to Judgment the summon. Yeah, it's definitely worth the life points there to get rid of SP. Then they go ahead, try to pass, activate Holy Sue at the end of main. End of main 1. They're under Droll, so they can't Perulia here and try to draw. So bring out Holy Sue and then pass. They draw Regenesis Warrior. Okay. So they don't have a dark for this though to special summon. They do have Holy Sue that can special summon out by revealing. Reveal Jiaolong to try to special chain Perulia. I hate how this player plays Perulia. And I hate that, like, it's not, like, completely sucking for them either. It's not been good. I still think, it's so, okay. Bring out Holy Sue. They draw on the Fua. And then drop Fua now in case they start going for, like, rank 5 stuff, like Nash Knight. Then they just go ahead and admit defeat. So GG, this deck is terrible. Vanquish is good in my opinion. Unsure about the Regenesis stuff though. Yeah, specifically this version, just trying. Yeah, I don't like the Regenesis cards. Honestly, I don't see why you'd play them in the deck. Like, I know they work with Burger and, like, technically they are attributes, but, like, I don't care. I don't think any of that matters. And also, like, well, I guess it does matter, but, like, the Archfiend being an Earth, like, you don't really need Earths. Like, if you combo in your deck, you get Earths because you search Caesar, and then you have Caesar bounce Holy Sue, and now you have Holy Sue back in hand. You had Caesar in hand at one point, so you had Earths the entire time. So you really only like need an Earth when you get like interrupted crazy amounts, or when you're going second and you want a Holy Sue like turn 0, like their turn 1, to reveal like Earth Dark and take or something. Then an Earth can come up just because you need a Dark plus a different attribute, and if you have Dark plus Fire or Dark plus Earth, either way Holy Sue's a hand trap, and you just want Holy Sue to be a hand trap. But so that being said, we end up seeing Lunalight win there. Yeah, definitely not the greatest gameplay. I mean, who's holding Perulia? But with that being said, the DB grind, and like it worked this game too because they would have dropped it and they bricked. So like I would have gotten punished, and then it's crazy because then it drew in the Fua, and that just made the opponent admit defeat. So it's like it's so dumb. But all right, with that being said, the DB grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.